Previously, we made the blast furnace, and today we are finishing the steel mill, starting the cyclotron, and a whole bunch of other good stuff, hopefully. So basically, what's going on is that I need to automate steel production using our old bedrock, because these are old chunks. So, that is why we still have the old bedrock, which is weird. But, I honestly don't know how I feel about this setup. It's kind of just like, this is way too small for a bedrock setup, so I feel like it's a good change to make the new bedrock system the way it is. But this is still very powerful. I like this one still. So, this is a nuclear blast furnace. What does this do? It does magic. I don't need to explain what it does. You just need to know what it does. It does magic. I'm gonna need 2 more hoppers. 2 more hoppers. Can I get over this wall? No, I don't think I can. I actually built the wall so I can't get over it, which is stupid. I was thinking, might as well just jump right over this wall. No. Let's go ahead and take an alternative route into the Watts plant, because I haven't shown you guys this route. Check this out. Oh my gosh, look at this open room interior decorating here. This is so beautiful. No couches, no sofas, no TVs, none of the useless stuff. Just the bare bones essentials is all we have. I'm gonna need these guys today, so I'm just gonna rob them. Pillage. So all the coal that we make is also gonna go into this system, and this is just hopefully gonna work. You see, the problem I have with this thing is that you need to actually supply coal into the RTG, or not the RTG, into the machine to make the stuff. Let's get some RTG pellets now, shall we? So, RTG pellets, we're gonna make those from this stuff. Cobalt 60. We have Cobalt 60. Let's go ahead and take a look at our available RTG pellets. So, Cobalt 60 is better than strontium. Well, actually, they're both the same, so it might as well just use a mixture of both. You can also go with polonium if you're insane, but polonium's for rich kids, and we're not very rich now, are we? We're just regular fellas. So, that's cesium, which is apparently useless. I mean, cesium I've heard is used in X-ray machines. I'm not sure why you cannot use it as RPG pellet. But that's the thing. So, these are all nuclear waste byproducts, Cobalt 60. They're also able to be obtained pretty easily from Fallout. So if you have a bunch of Fallout lying around, like you have a bunch of copies of Fallout 3 maybe, or something like this, just take those, put them through the Silex, and then you'll end up with some beautiful stuff afterwards. The strontium's the only thing that's really annoying to me here, out of all of these things. And the reason it's annoying is because you gotta turn it into powdered piles, turn it into ingots, and then it's good to go. It also will explode in contact with water, so that makes it another bit of an annoyance. If it starts raining, then we're basically ruined. Well, not ruined, but like, you get what I mean. We don't have any of this stuff left if it rains. And it will rain, trust me, it will rain. I do not want it to rain, so turn those into ingots. We're gonna turn the ingots to billets, and then we'll celebrate. Let's go ahead and check in on the Watts reactor. As you can see, lead is almost done. I still have radio. Oh yeah, it's the cobalt. Well, time to make the cobalt into. Oh, I need to make plates. Wow. Well, I guess I'll go do that. Back in the day, we used to be able to use the industrial generator for these things, although that's not recommended. It's recommended that you just go for the wonderful. What is this thing called again? It's called a radiolysis machine. It still exists, doesn't it? Because nobody uses it. Yes. Radiolysis machine is the best thing that you'd never have heard of. Make it and use it. It's like a catalytic cracking tower that can do more than cracking. In fact, it can do a bunch of stuff. So it's probably worth your time to look into that. See if you can make use of it. We're gonna start with the hydroreactive stuff first. Make it not hydroreactive. Throw away that. And now we have this. Radioactive. Jump into the river and does not explode. I'm not sure how this works. I am not sure how this is not explodicating instantly in my inventory. But I'm apparently 100% fine. Oh, and there's not a lot of slots in here. There's only like, what? There's barely any. Holy. Well, I guess we'll just leave the extra stuff here then. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? I hate that these things don't have two sides, one for like the thing and the other for the thing. It's a problem, isn't it? It's the biggest problem with this thing is that it does not have two sides, so you have to do like you have to have it like a certain way. Has to be this way. Like this. Which sucks. Because they can get jammed. Oh, that's awful. I wonder if I can fit these guys in through this side, maybe? No. Can I fit them in through the back? Or the front or something? Or do they just not go in there? They just don't go in there at all. They go in through the top, though. Top is fine. Awesome. We're gonna drop off this here. And with it, probably put these guys into it. No. So I'm gonna cut back when I've got everything connected and ready to go, and then I'll show you all how this thing works. It's gonna be awesome. Hey, you guys wanna see something cool? Check this out. What? We're in another dimension, dude. It's another dimension. Not even sure how... Oh, wait a second. Does it only happen with these? How do you do that? Why would it only work in here? What? How did I manage to do this? I must have managed to run fast enough to clip into the wall. Alright, so basically, now everything should be good. I can just turn this on. And it should drill. And then we'll get our first piece of iron fruit here. This guy set the hydrogen peroxide. Why is this not... Okay, this pipe is not right. Half the pipe was not even colored, apparently. But, is it now colored? Yes, it is. So it's now getting hydrogen peroxide. Building up that hydrogen peroxide pretty good. This guy is... Sulfuric acid is now the problem. Is this one also not even finished? Let me guess. It is definitely not finished. Oh, there's just like 3 pieces in this section. So now that the steel's done, well, basically the steel factory's done. You can see here, we're making cleaned iron ore and whatever. It's getting sent through centrifuges. Getting centrifuged, getting processed through here. And, yeah, this is basically the way you set up one of these old-style bedrock processes. As you can see, this is now being sent to this guy pretty soon. So I've now loaded in the coal, and I'm going to place a hopper down here at the bottom for disposal of the products of this, which will be disposed of into crates eventually. Once we have empty crates, because all of them are full of Watt stuff. Yeah, just awesome. But now it's cooking. Perfect. Now, why is this becoming a problem now? It's trying to fill it with, like, all the different lignite cokes and stuff. Dude, just put in the stuff. Accepts items from up. Why does it have to be like this? Also, we have radioactive stuff right now, so this is not fun. Anyway, it's cooking. It's cooking. It needs to have a side input for the iron or coal or something. Look how fast it goes, though, because that is ridiculously fast. And that's what I like to see, is that, well, this place is now constantly running. Should permanently be running, basically. And the products should just be made, which is awesome. So our next goal is to get the cyclotron, which is one of the big machines in this mod. It's one of the late game machines. Well, early late game. We're entering the early late game now. So this is fine. Next thing is going to be the ICF, which is, well, actually the particle accelerator, then the ICF. But the ICF is also pretty exciting. It's ridiculous looking, the amount of work it is. Very ridiculous, the amount of work. Not that it's ridiculous looking, it's just that the work is ridiculous looking. But for that, we of course have to do the particle accelerator between it, which is gonna suck. So this guy here, he's actually maxed out the capacity of this guy. Well, this guy here is capacity max. So you actually need to have a speed booster on these guys. That's the thing I forgot. You need to have speed boosters on them, but I don't care about that. When do I care about this? I only care about getting steel. Not really caring about not having this guy max capacity. The cyclotron. One of the very big, very expensive pieces of machinery in the mod. Let's get started with that. It's going to need 3 lithium-ion energy cubes, which we can make very quickly. Just gotta get this. It is going to cost us 12 bakelite. Correct. 1, 2. Cobalt powder and lithium powder. So gotta make sure we shred up some cobalt for this one. It's actually gonna be 36 of both of these, isn't it? Because each one costs 12, and you need 3 of them. So it's also gonna be a bunch of these guys as well. Don't walk into water with lithium in your inventory. It's going to cause issues if you do that. Don't walk into water with these because it will cause a massive explosion. You know how many times we've done this? A lot. Alright, we're gonna need to put that in there. What else do these guys require? They require 2 advanced alloy, and then the other thing, which is red copper wires. Which we probably have some. I don't know where. This is gonna be our first time actually needing a lot of neodymium. Which I don't even know if I have a bunch of neodymium. That's not where that goes. Which is an issue. The neodymium problem is going to be pretty big on this, isn't it? So it costs neodymium powder for these, or neodymium itself, which is made from neodymium shards, fragments, dust, powder, whatever. There is ways of getting this from sherbidium, which means I do have some of that, although not a lot, because I've only ran sherbidium once for making the meteorite sword. Boom. Which means neodymium is actually our weakest point. It seems as though this would be something we would be pretty strong at, considering we're about to make the... We only even have 1 of them. Why can't I use strontium to get this? Oh, neodymium. I'm sure there's another way to get this. You can get there's definitely neodymium ingots, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there's neodymium ingots. There's gotta be neodymium ingots, but... Oh, we can make it in the cyclotron, can't we? How can I get this? Can I get this from the cyclotron? Yes, you can. Of course, from cerium powder. Strontium powder. Legitimately from strontium powder you can make this. You can also get it from this, apparently, from rare earths. Oh. Well, that gives me an idea. Maybe we should go looking at these meteorites and see if they got rare earth ore in them. But we'll skip that step for now. It's not really going to be too bad. It's just 2 ingots for each one of these, and we need 8. So we'll need 16 ingots of neodymium. Although we might have some of that in this guy, too. Look, 3 neodymium ingots, or 3 neodymium thingies. 4 neodymium thingies. We might even have more. Oh, 38. We're getting there. We need 16. And the only way we're getting this is from rare earths. Well... We don't even have rare earths anymore, so, I mean, we're not getting this anymore. 36 is 4 ingots. That's all we got. 4 ingots, dude. 4 ingots. Come on. We gotta do better than this. We need more. We need, approximately 4 times 36 of these to get this. Which is 4 ingots for each one. But it's making it, so it needs 16 dense advanced alloy wire, which to make those, you just need to take advanced alloy and shove it through the... Well, you all pretty much know how to do this. Why am I telling you all? This machine is also going to cost coolant, isn't it? I don't know if this machine has its own coolant loop. I don't remember. I forgot. So we'll find that out when we get there. But we're going to need this machine, so we'll have to make it. Whatever it needs for it to run. It needs 16 steel ingots, 32 steel plates. So if you want to do 48 steel ingots total, hey, that's you do you. That comes after these guys, and then I have 32 of these, 32 aluminum. We're gonna need 8 of these cast copper plates, which is 24 ingots. Boom. Now don't put those in there when you have the wire casts, because you'll end up making dense copper wires, so you don't want to do that. I have not done that yet. It's not a mistake I've made yet, so you shouldn't make that mistake either. Just be careful about that. Make sure you know what you got. Actually, I think I might have made that mistake once, but only once. I haven't made the mistake again, so, I mean, what? 24 bakelite, 24, or 3 of those, 24 rubber, which we have over past this rock, which came from space. I mean, I hope this guy's got some good stuff in him. Right? No. Of course not. Oh, there we go. Look at what I'm saying. Neodymium is hiding in plain sight. You just gotta know where to look for it. And that was some neodymium if I've ever seen some. Look at this. Neodymium Earth. These meteors very frequently fall from the sky, and there's so many of them that I'm probably going to be able to get quite a few pieces of the stuff we're looking for. Oh, look, another. That was not a meteor, was that? That does not look like it caused any... What? Are we getting nuked or something, dude? That one was a meteor, but the other one did not do anything like that. It just kind of exploded? Or did it? I could be wrong, but I think that might be the Star Blaster pistol fell out of the sky finally. It's too far from my base to find out. I don't want to risk it because I'll have to turn off the Watts reactor and stuff. I gotta get back on the ground so I can get over there faster. So I can load the chunks again. I don't want to explode. We don't want the thingy to explode, okay? Buh. Well, we got 3 neodymium, or 3 meteor earth ores, which is pretty good. What were we doing again? We were making the copper plates, weren't we? But we were about to go get rubber, too. That was another thing. So let's get the rubber. Let's get these guys starting to do their stuff while we wait. So that will be the 8 copper plates, the rubber. The rubber's over here. This is pretty much it. We're like almost there. Like I'm not surprised. I should not be surprised about how fast we're able to do this, but you gotta find the rubber in this pipe spaghetti, guys. It's hiding here. 32, 48. 48. Yeah, it's 32. How do you make 48 from that? You just add 16 plus 32. I forgot about that. My bad. Oops. 16 integrated circuit boards. Which, I mean, that's the hardest part now, isn't it? Except, I have a load of circuits. I have microchips. This is all I'm gonna need. That will make 16 if I have all the stuff. Which I don't, because I need gold. Gold is something I'm always gonna need, apparently. Give me all this gold. And, do I have any lead in this? I have lead in the actual bins here. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna need for that. You ready to see this happen? We're gonna make some magic happen. We're gonna take this, turn it all into plates. 36 plates plus, well, 36 of these will make everything I need. Check it out. That is a lot of circuit board stacks. It's too many, maybe. Who cares? This will make all of them, by the way, I'm pretty sure. So lead wires now are the next thing I'm gonna need. And to make them, just gotta take a bunch of these guys and turn them into wires. Perfect. And those are from the Watts reactor. Thank goodness. I gotta shove these guys in here now. So there we go, there's the wires. Our rare earth ore chunks are done. We're gonna take these and we're gonna make neodymium. Look at this. Right, neodymium fragments. Not enough. But we have cerium, lanthanum, cobalt, basically all the rare earth things. Which is stuff we need for the future with this new machine. Gonna definitely be using a lot of those. Yeah, well, does it cost more or less to upgrade from the regular neodymium? I think it does not cost less. I think it costs more, actually, so. Thinking about it. Next episode's gonna be neodymium episode. Holy crap, I'm gonna need neodymium. We'll have to go to the Nether. Which is not gonna be fun, but it's something we'll have to do. Okay, we basically are done. Once these circuits are done. Which we have 4 more, so. Time to check on the watch reactor, see how it's doing. Just once every episode, gotta check on this thing. Well, actually, a bunch every episode. Always check on this thing, because it might explode at any time. These guys are basically done. 99.2% or whatever. Pretty much done. How much, this guy's almost empty, cleared out, almost. Amazing. How is this guy doing? He's got a bunch of rubbish. This is supposed to go through this and get thrown into the bin, shredded out of existence. The actual shredder must be having some problems keeping up. I got a feeling it is. Is it? No, it's doing good. It's doing good. And you'll see I'm using a gold battery in there, because why not? I have enough batteries that I'm not going to be using anymore, because we don't need to go drilling tantalum anymore. Tantalum capacitors were only good until we had the Shrebidium energy cubes. Shrebidium energy cubes beat tantalum by far. We're gonna need the gold. Some gold for this. We're gonna need 16 pieces of gold. And I'll see if we have neodymium here. We might not have. We definitely don't have neodymium here. We might have some. Not a lot. No, none. So our best bet at getting neodymium is either these meteorites, drilling it, or, well, that's basically the two methods I could think of. But we're probably just gonna use the meteorites since we got a bunch of them. That one's got nothing. These guys are gonna have absolutely nothing in them, and they're gonna be very hard to get, some of them. Especially this one. Yeah, you can see my waste pile over there. It's pretty good. Pretty amazing. Oh crap, I gotta jump into this thing. I hate tree jumping. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? Come on. Ugh. Tree jumping. Okay, and then up here we have another one of these. Are you kidding me? Or is that's a treasure block? I don't need it. Actually might have the stuff we need. We might want to just go ahead and you know, take our luck at this. Nope.